Welcome everyone to the HVAC Hot Seat. I'm your host, Kevin Moeini from Home Trade Standards. Today we're diving into condo heat pump subjects, specifically why those heat pump chassis seem to go bad so often. Mike, you're our condo heat pump guru. What's the deal? Right. It takes a lot to break a heat pump compressor. It's a mix of heat, contamination, building water flow, and sometimes basic maintenance issues that cause them to fail. Absolutely, Mike. And according to compressor manufacturers Emerson Electric Co., a surprising 30% of compressors returned under warranty are actually misdiagnosed as faulty by service companies. That's a staggering statistic. It really is, Mike. Many homeowners are needlessly shelling out for entire heat pump systems when all they might need is basic maintenance or mechanical repair. So, what are the main reasons behind heat pump failures in condos? Well, Mike, let's break it down. One major issue is contamination. Air, moisture, and oil getting into the system and wreaking the heat pump. Ah, yes. They react with the refrigerant and oil, creating acidic compounds inside heat pump chassis, reducing efficiency over time. Exactly. And this increased resistance forces the compressor to work harder, leading to overheating and eventual failure. Let's not forget about leaks. Whether it's a micro leak or a bigger leak, refrigerant leaks can spell disaster for a heat pump system. That's right. Many new techs are tempted to just top up the refrigerant without addressing the leak so that they can please their customers. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a broken leg. It might seem like a quick fix, but it's only going to cause more problems down the line. Very true. And speaking of problems, overheating is another major issue for compressors. Heat is a significant reason for forming acid and contamination in the system. These contaminants create a high-pressure and high-temperature environment for the compressors to run at peak efficiency, which exceeds the recommended manufacturer level. Heat pump compressor oil starts forming small residues in high heat conditions. These small residues then move and accumulate with the refrigeration compartment, causing overheating and restrictions in the system. These restrictions do not allow the refrigeration cycle to occur as the manufacturer designed, making the compressor starve for vapor refrigerant to return. That's right. I think you're referring to carbonization. It causes all sorts of electrical or mechanical malfunctions like noise, vibration, and short cycling for the compressor. It's a vicious cycle, Kevin. And it's not just the compressors that suffer. Condo owners and managers are left footing the bill for expensive repairs or replacements. So, how could condominium owners or property managers prevent these problems? Is there anything that can be done? Number 1. In a water source heat pump, the condenser, also known as the coaxial coil, consists of a tube-in-tube configuration for exchanging heat between refrigerant and water. If the water from the building riser is dirty or carries sediment due to lack of maintenance, you'll encounter issues like your heat pump shutting off before it reaches the set temperature, especially in the summer. We often hear from customers who have to manually reset the system to make it work, which isn't how these systems are intended to operate. Number 2. Many times when we arrive for a service call, we find that the customer's heat pump is short cycling because the filter is too dirty, even though they changed it just a few months ago, or there's an obstruction right in front of the access panel. These issues simply require more education for condo owners. And not only is it cost-effective, but it also extends the lifespan of your existing heat pump without unnecessary downtime. I recommend that we be more proactive and conduct proper maintenance. While buildings typically schedule annual or semi-annual maintenance once or twice a year, is that sufficient to complete the job? That was well said. Many times, we've seen that the building contractor only comes in to replace the filter, whereas true maintenance involves more comprehensive steps. Well, it's because we're racing to the bottom when it comes to doing annual maintenance for a property manager. But that's a whole different conversation. I think we need to cut short because that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to HVAC Hot Seat, where the heat is always on.
Have you been told by your service company that your condo's water source heat pump needs a complete replacement due to a faulty compressor? Don't rush into replacing the entire system just yet. According to compressor manufacturer Emerson Electric Company, a surprising 30% of compressors returned under warranty are actually misdiagnosed as faulty by service technicians. This means many homeowners are unnecessarily replacing their entire heat pump systems when a simple compressor repair could fix the problem.
Don't let a misdiagnosis lead to an unnecessary expense. Contact us today to discuss your heat pump concerns and explore the possibility of compressor repair or refurbishment.
We can help you save money and extend the life of your condo's water source heat pump system. Call us today. Condo water source heat pumps typically use rotary or scroll compressors. These are the most popular choices for condo heat pumps because they're both efficient and reliable.
Our expert technicians can diagnose the true cause of your heat pump's problem and determine if your compressor can be repaired or refurbished. Contact Home Trade Standards today, 416-736-7001.